Good morning, Jay Silver, president of Helicon, and today is Manhole Monday. And why is that? Because we're out today with the city of Clearwater working on stabilizing the soil around a manhole. I wanted to kind of walk you through kind of issue or problem the city was experiencing out here and the way that we're saving them time, money, and a whole lot of impact to the neighborhood by non-invasively stabilizing the soil around the manhole versus rip out and replacement, which is much more costly. So come on, take a look. One thing I forgot to mention, be sure to subscribe and follow along. We're going to be everywhere talking about all sorts of foundation repair, soil stabilization throughout Florida, and it may be something that can help you with maybe a soil issue that you're having. Got a lot of people out here today, the city, our management staff, and what you'll start to initially see really quick is all these fractures and settlement in the roadway. We'll show you what's causing this, but we're getting soil loss and settlement on the roadway, as well as if you're good, come around, we've got also depressions and soil loss around the manhole. And simply what's causing that is if you come in, they're pumping material right now, but you can come in and take a peek, is we've got all sorts of different cracks and crevices and breaches, and you can actually start, if you can zoom in down there, Joe, you see that water starting to pool out around these joints, around the corners. So that is our material we're pumping down at 8 foot, and it's forcing and pushing the water out into these cracks, and eventually we're going to see the AP600, the 1-part poly permeation grout. You're going to see it seeping out of these seams. We're doing a grid pattern around the manhole. Here's one of the points, and these are going down 1 foot below the piping, the storm water infrastructure piping, and we're going to pump this material down at 8 foot until we start to see it coming out of the cracks and crevices in the manhole. Once we see that, we're going to stop, let the material set up. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes for the material to react, and the material again is going to permeate through the soil, seal up all those cracks and crevices, also stabilize the soil instability that's going on around the manhole, and this will permanently stop the soil erosion, where the soil is just eroding down into the storm pipe and washing away. So once we're done, this storm manhole is going to be back on solid ground. So wanted to show you some of the material that's coming out of the cracks and crevices in the manhole. We're going to try to get down there and give you a good view of it as it is coming out. But here's the material, and you check it out. It permeates into all those cracks and crevices, and it forms a water impermeable barrier, sealing up and protecting against that erosion that's happening, where all that soil is just washing down into the manhole and then down out the storm pipe. But here's the product, AP700, the 1-part poly permeation grout, and it's hydrophobic, closed-base cellular, so once it's in there, this stuff is in there to stay. The guys are continuing the process, pumping the material that's come up on the surface in the corner, and then down inside the culvert we continue to see the material force the water out, and again kind of come up again to the surface, sealing up all the cracks and crevices around this manhole. All right, so one of the moments we've been waiting to show you, we've been pumping on this point right here by this crack seam. If you want to swing around to the back of me, you can kind of see the product in action, but you can see it permeating up along this crack and crevice, and again it's just sealing up. And then even check it out down there, down at the bottom, bubbling out down at the bottom of culvert down there at the bottom, and just again doing exactly what it's supposed to, sealing up all the cracks and crevices and stopping this soil loss and erosion from happening. So if you're a city, a property manager, a developer, and you're having issues with your stormwater infrastructure, whether it's a dam, a culvert, a manhole, Helicon has great non-invasive solutions to save you, again, time, money, and have an option over rip out and replacement. So give us a ring. We'd love to collaborate with you and explore all your options.